Although modern medicine can be effective when it comes to treating illness and disease, some say prayer works just the same, maybe even better. Don't believe me? Have a little faith.
The power of prayer is turning a corner in the scientific world. According to a study from Columbia University, a random group of people from all over the world said prayers for specific couples having IVF treatments in Seoul, Korea. Without the couple's knowledge, half of them were prayed for and half were not. The results were staggering. The prayed for couples had double the embryo implantation rate as well as double the pregnancy rate compared to the couples that did not receive prayers. This study sparked a lot of controversy and still has skeptics wondering, could collective thoughts impact a living being?
So could prayer have the same healing properties as actual medicine? Well, to help us weigh in on this controversial topic is co-founder of Without Walls International Church, also the host of her own popular TV show, Paula White Today. Please welcome Paula White.
Great to be with you guys.
Is this when you can pray for a six-pack?
Six-pack abs, you mean?
I don't think we're talking about praying for six-packs here, but I do like this whole concept because, you know, in the last segment I was talking to Kathy and we were talking about holistic approaches to healing. This is an interesting concept that most people would think is way out there. Could praying and being spiritual actually help you heal?
I absolutely think so, and I think there's statistics to show that, just the evidence that we saw. But prayer does several things. It connects us to a higher power. It opens us up. It can get rid of all the toxic emotions, the things that are going to stress us. It downloads heaven. It builds our faith. I mean, it produces so many great things that could be those blockers to prevent us. We are a triune being. We're spirit, soul, and body. And to cut yourself short of the spiritual side, you're really cutting yourself short of a greater dimension.
Right. If prayer works for you, it's putting you in a positive place. And
Absolutely.
we know it's all about putting you in a positive frame of mind. And we've all seen it in our specialties.
How our thoughts change. Can I just, it is such a gift. Like, I feel like emotional in my heart that you're here. And this is so powerful because I honestly, you know, we all have been through challenges in our lives, and how do we connect spiritually, and how do we bring that into our lives? Because I believe, I know from personal experience and from experience with my patients that faith and hope helps heal.
Dr. Berman, it's really simple. I mean, faith is just what it is. Faith means to believe, and it's to believe that there is a God who is here to help you, not hurt you in life, that has greater answers than we have for ourselves, and to surrender to that. There is help through God. There is help that you don't have to walk through life alone, and faith carries so much and so many of us through difficult times. So that's the initial step of saying prayer does work.
And I have to say, you know, when my sister was really ill and was about to pass away, I know I was praying. You know, I was praying, please help her. And then when you pray and sometimes your needs aren't met, then you start to kind of lose a little faith. And I know that you've dealt with that with your own personal tragedy, with your daughter passing away. So how were you able then to maintain that faith and maintain the hope?
When I pray, I'm not praying to manipulate a situation. I believe that there is already a knowledge of what I need, and that is maybe a peace that passeth all understanding, or a hope, or a strength to get through this situation. And I faced quite a bit of hell in my life. There are chapters I wish weren't part of my book, but they were. And it's not what happens to you, but what do you do in the midst of that? I saw not only, it was my stepdaughter who I helped raise from the time she was 5, and not only what she was going through, but what it did to it's my ex-husband, my husband then, our family, just individually. But it was through prayer that we could take some devastating, difficult situations. She died of brain cancer in 2008, and be able to walk through those individually and as a family. And that was, and one of the things they said, did you have a faith crisis? To me, it wasn't ever questioning, okay, because my whole belief was not, I can pray and manipulate everything. I can pray and get what I need to walk through what I'm facing.
That's a huge message, and I think you clearly are learning that too, which is how you're going to be able to help other people, our patients that are struggling with death, because we all deal with death.
Really, the takeaway here is that when you're in a hospital and you're sick or someone you love is sick, you're not going to feel in control. But that doesn't mean that you don't still have some control. The ability to believe in something greater than that very moment, and to have faith in something, whatever that may be. Paula, thank you so very much.
Thank you, guys. It's awesome.
I don't know
know about you, but I'm